Zeus, the epic of the king of Olympus. Hello historical stories followers. Today, we focus on the legendary figure who is the father of all gods and men, the ruler of the sky and the master of lightning, Zeus. How did he ascend to his throne? What was the secret of his power? And why is he considered the most important god in mythology? Let's begin. 1. The seeds of fear. Kronos' prophecy. The story begins in a dark era when the cosmos was ruled by the Titans. Zeus's father was the king of the Titans, Kronos. Kronos had seized power by overthrowing his own father, Uranus, and for that act, he was cursed. According to the prophecy, his own child would similarly overthrow him. This prophecy drove Kronos to become a paranoid and cruel ruler. To secure his future, he made a terrifying decision. He would swallow whole every child born to his wife, Rhea. Thus, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon were imprisoned inside their father's belly before they ever saw the light of day. 2. Rhea's defiant resolve. Rhea was consumed by the agony of losing 5 children. More than just a goddess, she was a mother determined to fight for her offspring. When it was time for her youngest child, Zeus, Rhea formulated a final plan to deceive her husband. The sanctuary of birth, Rhea fled far from Kronos' gaze and the Titans' domain, to a sacred sanctuary, a secret cave on Mount Ida in Crete. She gave birth to Zeus there, in utmost secrecy. The stone deception, the omphalos. After the birth, Rhea hid Zeus. To present to Kronos, she tightly wrapped a large stone, or, in some legends, a rock taken from the earth, in swaddling clothes. Blinded by paranoia and greed, Kronos failed to check the bundle and quickly swallowed the stone. Thanks to this cunning trick, Zeus was saved, and Kronos lived under the great delusion that his throne was secure. 3. The secret childhood in Crete. Zeus was raised in complete isolation from his father, groomed to become the future king. Mystical beings were there to protect and nurture him. Nurturing. He was nursed with the life-giving milk of Amalthea known as a goat or goat spirit. Zeus would later gratefully fashion the invincible shield, the Aegis, from Amalthea's hide. Protection. The guardians of the cave, the Kouretes, or sometimes the dactyls, ensured his cries did not escape. Whenever Zeus cried, the Kouretes would beat their bronze shields and weapons together, performing loud, thunderous dances to mask the sound, thus preventing Kronos from suspecting anything. Zeus grew strong in this secret refuge, gathering his power, and nursing the fierce desire for revenge against his father, waiting for the moment to fulfill his destiny. His departure from Crete would mark the beginning of the Titanomachy the greatest war in mythology. Part 2. Seeds of War and Alliances, the plan to overthrow Kronos. 1. Return from exile and the first strategy. Internal collapse. When Zeus left his sanctuary in Crete, he was no longer a frightened infant, but a young god, mature in power, sworn to end the Titans' despotism. But a colossal obstacle stood before him. Kronos the ruler of the universe, guarded by the Titan army, was at the height of his power. Zeus knew he could not win this war alone. His first goal was to undermine Kronos from within. Metis' role. Zeus's first and most critical move was forming an alliance with Metis a Titan renowned for her wisdom and counsel. With Metis' help, Zeus devised a plan to trick his father, Kronos. The emetic potion. Metis prepared a powerful emetic potion, or, in some versions, a poisoned wine, to weaken Kronos internally. This draft wouldn't kill Kronos, but it would ensure the release of his greatest enemies. 2. The rescue of the siblings, the birth of the Olympians. Zeus managed to administer the potion to Kronos, either in disguise or through trickery. With violent spasms, Kronos first regurgitated the stone, followed by his children, in reverse order to which he swallowed them. In this most bizarre moment of history, those emerging from Kronos' stomach were not just gods. They were the first core members of a new order, the Olympians. The sibling bond, the freed gods, Hera, Poseidon, Hades, Demeter, and Hestia, owing their very existence to Zeus, immediately sided with him, becoming his most loyal allies. This was no longer just a rebellion, but the siblings' vengeful uprising. 3. Power from the dungeon. The invincible weapons. The siblings were united, but they needed a special power to counter the Titans' massive army. Zeus remembered the forgotten entities imprisoned in Tartarus by Kronos and Uranus, and sought them out. The Hecatonkera, the hundred-handers. Zeus liberated the creatures known for their merciless, colossal strength, each possessing 100 hands and 50 heads. These beings provided immense power and a devastating projectile-throwing capability for the war against the Titans. The Cyclops, the one-eyed giants, the most critical alliance was forged with the Cyclops. In gratitude, the Cyclops hammered out the most iconic weapons of mythology for the three brothers. 1. For Zeus, the lightning and thunderbolts that shook the universe and never missed their target. 2. For Poseidon, the trident which controlled the seas and caused earthquakes. 3. For Hades, the helm of darkness which granted its wearer invisibility. 4. Sides are drawn, the Titan divide, weapons were readied, and allies assembled. Next came the division within the Titans themselves. Every Titan had to choose. Either support Kronos' cruel reign or side with Zeus for a new order. Loyal Titans. Most Titans, such as Oceanus, Koios, Creus, Hyperion, and Iapetus, remained loyal to Kronos. Titans siding with Zeus. A few crucial Titans defected, predicting Kronos' downfall. The most important among them were Prometheus, forethought, and his brother Epimetheus, afterthought. This division deeply damaged the Titans' morale and prepared the psychological groundwork for Zeus's victory. Conclusion. All preparations were complete. Mount Olympus served as the headquarters for the new gods, while the Titans fortified their base on Mount Olympus. The conditions for war were set, but Zeus now possessed invincible weapons, loyal siblings, and strategic genius. The greatest battle in mythology, the Titanomachy was about to begin. The Titanomachy, 10 years of apocalypse between Olympus and Olympus. 1. The battlefield and commencement. The war went down in history as the Titanomachy and raged for a full 10 years. This was not merely a struggle for a throne, but a battle for the very future of the universe. The opposing forces used legendary mountains as their headquarters. The new gods on Mount Olympus, the Titans entrenched on Mount Olympus. Two colossal powers faced each other in the heart of the world. The intensity of the war emphasized the scale of the conflict. The sky was filled with fire, the seas boiled, and mountains cracked. Thunder and lightning mingled with the cries of the Titans. This was the final, absolute clash between the first generation of gods and the second. Tactical stalemate. Note that in the early years, the war was a stalemate between equal forces, with neither the Titans able to conquer Olympus nor the Olympians able to seize Olympus. 2. Zeus's invincible weapon. The victory of the Olympians was brought not by their numbers or brute force, but by Zeus's ingenuity and the gift of the Cyclops. When the moment came to turn the tide, Zeus unleashed a power that struck fear across the cosmos. Lightning. The power of the bolt. Zeus rained down the relentless thunderbolts, forged by the Cyclops, upon the Titans. These fiery spears not only struck bodies but also burned the Titans' will. In these moments, Zeus became not just a commander, but the personification of natural forces. Contributions of Poseidon and Hades. Poseidon, with his trident, shook the mountains where the Titans were entrenched, causing chasms to open. Hades, using his helm of invisibility, moved unseen among the enemy, sowing chaos. 3. The final blow from the hundred-handers. The final and most destructive maneuver of the war came from the allies Zeus had rescued from Tartarus, the *Hecatoncheira***, the hundred-handers. They joined the fight with unstoppable fury and immense physical might, colossal destruction. The hundred-handers, using all 100 arms, tore off colossal rocks and fragments of mountains, hurling them down upon the Titans. Hundreds of stone projectiles simultaneously darkened the sky, raining down on Mount Olympus. This barrage utterly crushed the Titans' resistance. 4. The fall and imprisonment of the Titans. Facing the onslaught of lightning, the tremors of the trident, and the stone hail of the hundred-handers, the Titans were forced to kneel despite their power. The 10-year war ended with the definitive victory of the Olympians. Kronos' punishment. Kronos and the Titans who remained loyal to him were chained and imprisoned in Tartarus the deepest dungeon of the cosmos. The Hecatoncheira were placed at the gates of Tartarus as their eternal wardens. The new beginning, the end of the war, meant the demise of the old and tyrannical order. The universe transitioned from the chaotic, exhausting power of the Titans to the new, hierarchical, and more ordered power of the Olympians. With the victory of the Titanomachy, Zeus was no longer just a rebel, but the new and undisputed ruler of the universe. However, he still needed to secure his throne. The challenges were not over. In the next chapter, we will examine Zeus's struggle against the most terrifying threats to his throne, the giants and Typhon.